Welcome back to the adventures of Duke Count Christophoros of Modern Vasia of House Duck. Welcome. I have a plan. I have a plan going forward here for how we actually want to tackle this. Oh, before I say that, the description now should be right. In the description, it should have all the mods, all the mod list, the collection as well on Steam, if you guys want to take a look at that. If you guys want to play along, things like that. It was technically right yesterday, but whenever I tried to save the video, the hamster overrunning the YouTube servers must have died or something, because whenever I tried to save the description, it just says, unable to save description. Please try again later, which you can imagine is really fun when you've got to get a whole mod list up there. So anyway, that should be available now. That should be all up to date and right and ready to go. Yesterday, we were branded an apostate by this horrible man looking to seize many powers, which of course he did, which is part of the scenario. And then we joined Lucifer's Own. Maybe just to get our own revenge, maybe because we were disenfranchised for whatever reason, mainly because that's the whole point of the series, let's be honest here. So we've got some various powers here, and then of course the big thing is going to be the Satanism religion. That adds a whole bunch of new features, as well as adding some extra stuff to the society. I've added my own endgame goals as well. Just a quick recap here for those of you who might have actually missed that one. Now I'm thinking, how the hell are we going to be able to pull this off? Because we're already hated by our liege, without us, A, flipping religion, or even formalizing a whole new religion, because I think you have to make the religion before people can... Yeah, so, as you see there, the bottom power, under Lucifer's Own, formalize the satanic faith. That would be ideally what we want to go for, and all the AI is going to have to do that first. I have no idea what actually requires us to do that. Maybe it's holding some holy sites, similar to the end game goals I built for us here, so holding the various holy sites of those various religions, etc., etc. I have actually no clue. We're just going to have to wait until we get there, but of course people can't convert to that, which means we are going to have to play real carefully for a very, very long time. We're going to have to play a real intrigue game for once in our goddamn life. Play tall as well, obviously try and get the most out of what we've got. Now, I was looking at the map, and I was like, how the hell are we going to expand? Maybe we want to head down into Crete, build this place into a little satanic island paradise. You know, convert the provinces. We can sow chaos with one of the powers added by the society. I think it is. This is all Satanism Plus, by the way. I think the mod is called. It's there you go. At the bottom of the priest rank has corrupt province, so it reduces tax, reduces disease resistance, basically spreads chaos. Right? It's going to turn around into a little bit of a chaos place, but it will allow them to more openly convert to the religion when we get up to that stage. Sort of similar like if you've ever made a secret society in CK2. It's basically that mechanic, but I guess applied to Lucifer's Own. I'm thinking we'll Holy War Crete as soon as we can afford it, as soon as, of course, we have the power to. They've got 2,300 men there, which, of course, we are well far away from. We only have 870 men, so we'd have to take out some loans, hire some mercenaries, do something along those lines, build our realm up, maybe speak nicely to China. Now, more importantly, yesterday, the Aztecs actually did land as part of this Aztec mod. They've actually grabbed some land now, though. They've actually gotten a little bit up through Morocco and then Northern Africa sort of area into almost Tunisia, right? In fact, I think that's what they're going for now, is this northern area south of Italy as well. They've actually landed, so we can interact with the Toltec Empire. We can only send them a eunuch right now, because of course we're not a duke. Before you can do anything with China, and I assume it's the same with the Aztecs, you do have to reach ducal rank. Can we start supplying horses? Bordering a nation which is... Okay, so we have to border a nation which is a tributary to the Toltec Empire. We have to have around bordering the Toltec Empire, or we have to Mexican _grace become _tributary, allow the West, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we can't do any of those, so it's mostly going to be sending eunuchs, things like that. Whenever we get the option to, I'm thinking we just ship a eunuch, ship someone off from our court as a eunuch. This guy is fine with it, so 325 to send him off. Now, we've done China a lot before in CK2. We know how that works. We know it can be very, very powerful if you min-max it. We're going to ignore China for a long time. We'll focus on, obviously, the Aztecs, because this is a new little bit of flavor here. I love the idea of our Satan-worshipping Greek Duke here coming into power, gaining a lot from the Aztecs of all people. I think that's kind of cool. What have they got then? So they got the Mastermation, which I assume is very similar to China's, what is it called? It's like Scholar Bureaucrat or something like that. Gives province modifiers, yeah, so it'd be very similar to the blast furnace the Chinese guy can build you, or the fireworks or something like that. Got physicians, artifacts as well. That could be very cool. I have no idea even what they could send us in terms of artifacts. So that will be something we try and do today. Now, along the subject of artifacts, we do have the historical and fantastical artifacts. We have the artifact acquisition. We have mythical artifacts. We have a bunch of different artifact mods. As we saw yesterday, that includes a lot of different Hellenic artifacts, just basically spread through Greece and the Byzantine Empire. So if we go my culture, and probably my religion as well for the time being, and then sort by rare artifacts, or at least type in rare artifacts, there should be, in theory, characters with artifacts from Greek mythology, right? So, I mean, the Holy Preface is not really one of them. That's not a great start. Oh, look, what are these? Most famous of the acritic songs. The epic details the life of a hero, Basil. Okay. I mean, that's already incredible there. Gives martial plus 3, learning plus 1. These books are insanely good. Plot power, intrigue, learning as well. It's worth, probably, as we're being a sneaky boy already, really laying low, stealing artifacts as and when we can, because we've got the high intrigue, so we actually have our means to do so as well. Steal the artifacts, see what we can come across here. Now, I am looking for those, yeah, here we are. Look, the pelt of the Nemean lion may make the owner brawny if he cannot wear it, and I assume you have to be strong or brawny to wear it. Very, very cool. The pelt of the invincible Nemean lion. No mortal weapon could harm it. The lion was ultimately killed by Hercules and skinned with its own claws. Very cool. Plot power defense plus 20%. Health plus 1, defense plus 10%. They're very thematic as well. They're really nicely designed. This, I believe, is part of the historical and fantastical artifact mod. Don't remember off the top of my head. Obviously, we've got many, many things going here. Again, check the description if you're interested in any of these mods going here. They're all fully credited in, and we've got links to all of them. I want to find a cool Greek artifact to really start off with. The pelt of the Nemean lion would be cool to steal. It's in the Basilius' hand, so if we fuck up that heist, kind of make it an enemy for life, huh? Armor of Achilles. Wow, look at that. Defense plus 20%, martial plus 2, personal combat skill, brave. I mean, personal combat skill plus 15 is quite significant because we're not really doing too well for that. I'll go through and I'll make a list of the particularly cool ones, and then we'll maybe go and hunt those ones down. One of the big things I really, really want to do with this campaign is be able to play as the spawn of Satan. We've never, ever done that before in any series. It's one of the big, cool fantasy base game things that we've never really looked at and never touched on. It obviously brings with it a whole slew of different powers, different events and whatnot. There is a way to guarantee that, and that's, of course, playing as a woman and using the unholy impregnation power on yourself. Summon a demon who can father an unholy child. This can be used on yourself or others if they're a mission target. Ideally, our next character needs to be a girl, and it would just so happen that our next character is a girl. We've got Cyclops Duck there, our lovely, strong daughter, so it's not even like she's a bad character, she's a good character there as well. Sardu Latin, is that a mother's culture? Very weird. Many of you point out, this was actually a comment on yesterday's episode, which blew my mind, because I actually didn't even think about this mechanic. If you have a bastard, you get the option to legitimize it, right? But if you take it immediately, both parents get that option. So the mother, apparently, again, I didn't even think about this mechanic working this way. The mother also gets the opportunity to legitimize the child. So if you do it first, the mother will just legitimize it and overwrite it, which is why we had so many weird things going on with the household there. Probably also why the kid is the mother's culture, and it took a while before it flipped over to her being our heir. I think it was a reload or something like that required, or actually a whole new kid. So it's a little bit of a janky mechanic. So the best thing to do, I've been told, is if that happens again, don't legitimize them immediately. Wait until afterwards and use the targeted decision to legitimize Bastard, which we actually might have on this character. Yeah, so legitimize Hydra if we want that. Reason I'm bringing all this up, and obviously the female thing is obviously really cool because we can actually play the Spawn of Satan. There's actually an artifact I just found called the Girdle of Venus that's only usable for female characters. So we could start building up artifacts with this guy and using our daughter, you know, inducting her into the cult of Satan, raising her to be a good little Satan girl, and then using her as the mother of demons. I think this has gotten a bit weird already, I know, but bear with me. That's where we're going to go. We're going to use old Greek, Hellenic, well, obviously Hellenic artifacts here from the old Greek religion to build ourselves a really, really cool Mother of Demons. So Pandora's Box, again, quite thematic. Can be open for random results. No idea what that does. You have to be Hellenic, Roman, Mystic, Lunatic, Paranoid. So quite easy to do even if you're not Greek. That's maybe not one of the top priority ones because there are some real good artifacts here. Trident of Neptune, currently owned by the Ecumenical Patriarch. Massive. Monthly prestige, much piety, stewardship, blesses random coastal provinces. We're in Greece. It's quite a lot of those. That would be awesome. We've got Pantolian here. Has the Talaria. Actually, no idea what this is. Oh, the winged sandals of Mercury. Oh, well, there we go. That tells us a lot. Sandals carried by Mercury across size, but look at what it does. Movement speed, 25%. Tax modifier, plus 10%. It's insanely powerful. A lot of these old Hellenic artifacts are disgusting. If we collect them all, we're going to be unstoppable. Even if we are a tiny little... I mean, obviously we're not going to be unstoppable. That's a little bit over the top. But it will give us an easier time at things if we are a tiny little count and we do flip to Satan and people don't like it. We'll have a bit of defense on our side. Speaking of which, Shield of Achilles, as you can see, that already very, very powerful for a martial character. Leading the sense plus 25% is huge. I won't go through all of the Hellenic artifacts. There are, of course, quite a lot. But, you know, we've got our work sort of set out here. We've got a nice path to follow, I think. And it's going to take a while to actually get up to that. There we are. My guy is very happy about the guy that we sent over to him. Unfortunately, I do need a new guy now, though. I suppose we could play China at the same time, though, or at least to send them commanders and things. Because the Aztecs don't seem to actually want commanders. Yeah, so this guy wants units and concubines. So these guys obviously also want units and concubines. But China are up for commanders as well. So we could specifically go to the character screen, find good commanders that are willing to join our court. Of which there aren't really many, I will admit. We could go ruler and obviously invite them over, but I want to save some gold here. Let's just invite this guy and immediately ship him off to China. It's not going to be a huge amount of money, but it will add up over time. Oh, I say money, China points. I sent Agatha a beautiful necklace. I found a bed of... Okay, great. She is feisty. I love a good challenge. Excellent. Seduction focus coming in well. Welcome, my friend. You are immediately being shipped off to China. Can we actually send this guy off? Yeah, there's no problem with that. So, Stephanos, Spartanos. Goodbye, my friend. Again, not many points, but we can build it up over a long period of time. I think because this artifact isn't equipped, it should... again, I don't know. I need to find this out for definite, but I believe it's easier to steal as a result. Let's go for it. Oh, you can't equip stolen artifacts anymore. It depends what version of the mod you've got. It's a little confusing, but anyway. Girdle of Venus. This is also a 0-year-old boy. We're literally taking candy from a baby at this stage. Who do we want to take with us? So we have, obviously, the intrigue side of things more than covered here. My god, it's rare I play an intrigue character, so that's kind of strange. We've got our Marshal, who's shit, or we've got our... We can also take our Spy Master and really, really guarantee that we're going to pass the intrigue stuff. And then... I mean, ideally, you want to get as close to 100% as possible, because that way you're just guaranteeing a step, and the others are all just going to be a dice roll anyway, regardless. Take our Lover, who is very good, actually. Yeah, because of course she's quick and diligent, so she's got nice stats across the board. Yeah, okay, sure. Is this not our... Yeah, I mean, it's our character's wife as well. Bring it. Let's go. I like they've added a more list now. So it used to be you used to be able to pick, like, your lover or 2 of your counselors, but it looks as if they've actually expanded that somewhat. You used to be able to pick a friend as well, right? I don't really remember. So carefully place words where they can easily be overheard by notorious gossips can be more effective than a love letter. Or so I thought, but my quarry... Quarry? That's a weird... I don't like the way you're describing it like that. Right, there we go. Disaster. Your fellow member of Lucifer's own, Timotheos, has been caught by the Ecclesiarch Manuel and his warriors. Great. It's time for me to lay low. We've got paranoid. I wonder if that makes you less likely to be caught. I actually have no idea. You'd assume it would, right? I guess because paranoid, maybe we just naturally have a harder time of being caught. We've arrived at this tiny little baby's capital. It's heavily guarded. So we can convince some servants to let us in. It's a 73% chance of success. We can force our way inside, 68% chance of success. I assume the bottom one, sneak in through the window, given that we're a sneaky boy, 84%. Yeah, that's not really much of a surprise, is it? And a daughter. Who is... Who? Gagana? Oh, a lover. Okay, fair enough. Called Rhea. She is foolish. She's -2 to everything. Great. Okay, I mean, I'm not going to bother legitimizing her, obviously. We'll just... I mean, I feel like calling her that hasn't really helped things. Definitely not my daughter. They have no idea what you're talking about. What have we used up, then, in terms of our education? So we've already used Thrift. We've already used Struggle. Oh, she's a bastard, though. Yeah, I'm not gonna apply that rule to bastards, otherwise I feel like we're in a real bad situation, huh? Harpy, though. Harpy is a legitimate member of the dynasty. She is unfruitful. I'm not gonna spend too much on her. We'll go for, like, humility, because I generally pick etiquette if we want to marry them off to somebody. Yeah, we'll go humility, then. Fuck it, why not? Little Raya is my spitting image. No idea. Never seen this girl before in my life. I mean, obviously, she's only just been born. And we failed. Oh, good. We failed at the first hurdle. The guards start quickly surrounding you. My god, 84% chance of success, and we've already fucked it. Maybe I should... That's exactly why I said we should just take our Spy Master, because if we get that up to 100%, it's a guaranteed success, rather than just a dice roll every single time. Beg for forgiveness. 55% chance of successfully escaping with that without losing anything. There's a 27% chance of successfully escaping and losing 500 prestige. That's massive. Fight our way out. 20% chance of being imprisoned. 30% chance of escaping with wounded. 50% chance. As far as I'm concerned, that's an 80% chance of successfully escaping. What's one wounded really going to affect us with? Oh, he does have another artifact then. Or we can run away. And that one is an 85% chance of escaping. Okay, I think we're going to go for the runaway then. Because that one, it's an 87%, or it's the highest percent chance, I should say. It's 83, right? I don't know. I can't do maths off the top of my head. Let's go. Let's just run away. Run away and don't get injured, preferably. I think we're good. I think that means that we're fine. Okay, I'll just keep going. Just keep going with that. There we go. We made it. We still lose the 250 prestige, though. Oh, my God. Wow. Is that new? Damn, that's a heavy loss. That is a heavy loss. We managed to discourage a vassal from joining factions, though. We're a nice guy. We're a legitimately good guy. No one has any reason to suspect us. Damn it. Okay, so it's going to be a long time before we are allowed to, steal again. Oh, man. There's no way to, unfortunately, know. That's the problem. I'm going to mod that in very quickly. I do like that we get updates on the Aztecs as well, so we'll find out if they do win any sort of offensive wars, and depending on how close, though... Oh, wait, can we use... Oh, no, we still can't use any actions against them yet. I think they are still slightly out of Diplo range, although we have interacted with them. I don't know, it doesn't matter too much. The Jaguar is not to be toyed with. The Toltec Empire won a war against this fella, whose name I'm not going to say. We now have a timer, so we can see that when we can next go, and that's going to be another 5 years' time. Hooray! Only another 5 years till we could try and get a decent artifact. Of course, we can't really raid or anything, right? I mean, we're all Orthodox, so I don't even know why I'm bothering to check. No, we definitely can't raid. Father, calls Cyclops, pulling down on my arm, pleading to play with her in her latest toy. Alright, Cyclops, what is it? So then, different way to get artifacts. Oh, yeah, whatever. God damn, this woman is difficult. Let's take a look at just characters with artifacts who are willing to join our court. That way, if they die in our court, there's no one. Okay, incredible. That way, if they die in our court, is what I was about to say, we would inherit their stuff because, you know, we would be their liege as long as they've got no family members, direct descendants, whatever else. That's a bit of a shame that we actually can't invite anyone. Let's go ruler, no. Join court, any. Diplo range, preferably. To see if we can invite some people with some money, because that might actually be worth bringing them over. We could abduct them, sacrifice them to Satan, because of course we do have those abilities. Do you have any of, like, our religion? I'm looking for specifically Orthodox characters, because they're the ones that are likely to have the Tengri's favor. Is not really what I'm after right now. We could also send some extra stuff over to China, too. There's going to be a lot of trade league stuff, which I didn't really consider. The crystal, well, like India. No. Shaped crystal skull carved in translucent quartz. From the Aztecs. Right, okay, so that's, I imagine all the Aztec artifacts also count as, okay. To be very, very close on that one. Oh, but that is one of them. Okay, now this guy we can't invite to court because unfortunately he's this guy's spy master, but in the future that is worth remembering and definitely worth keeping on this every now and again for the time being. Then I guess we've just gotta play CK2. Can't scum it up at all. That's a little bit annoying. I might even stop being on the Legion's Council because I don't know really what we're gonna get out of this. We can scheme and try and kill the guy, but no one wants to join our plot. Oh, Pavlos. Shit. We could be good friends. We could be very good friends. I'm going to send Pavlos 78 gold, though, to kill off our liege. I mean, what will it do for us? It will go to his son. Will really help us out. Last time it was a good idea because there's always a chance that the Byzantine emperor will have given it to someone in that duchy, sorry, because obviously he'd be over his duchy limit. For now, though, it's kind of a bit pointless because it would just go to this guy's son. We'd have to kill off the son as well, which would be possible. I doubt he'll restructure the council. Fuck it, let's give it a go. Why not? Send this guy a gift. Yeah, bring him on board. Oh, we can also abduct... Right, so you can abduct mayors and unlanded characters, but you can't abduct landed characters, can you? So we could try and abduct this guy and also take his artifacts that way. This guy hasn't got anything, but worth remembering in the future, if we find Hellenic characters with, say... Actually, I'm just going to double check. So, like, this guy obviously has that. Could we just abduct... Oh... I never even thought about that. That's a great idea. That's a great way to get some artifacts. Now, I think if we seize the artifact, it does give us tyranny, doesn't it? Unless he's guilty of something. Actually, I don't know, because we're abducting him. We're not actually putting him in prison, and that's normally the thing that costs you tyranny. This could be a weird way to get some artifacts into the system. He plans to travel around incognito for a lark, eh? We'll see about that one. Approve the scheme. My god, it actually worked. Okay, and what's he got? He's got the Talaria. Gives movement speed, local tax modifier, and month prestige. It's obviously all incredible here. Okay, you have to be Hellenic, Hellenikos, or Romanus. So these are the winged sandals of Mercury, which we don't equip. They just sit around looking nice. So what can we do then? Specific execution. Very nice. They do have a lot of very war crimes related mods. Steel artifact can't do it because he has to be landed mercenary... Oh, he has to be landed a mercenary in a holy order or controls of religion before we can take his artifact. Very weird, okay. Besides that... Oh, we also have to not attempt to steal an artifact recently. Oh, right, we're trying to steal it, idiot. Right, seize. He must be not immune to a diplomatic action, not attempt to steal an artifact recently. Right, okay. That's the downside of things then. So what we really should do is... if we have somebody in our prison, or if we have someone we can try and abduct using the Lucifer's Own Society, don't bother trying to steal an artifact until we've exhausted all those options first. Because right now, we have basically the sandals of Mercury just sitting in our prison. We can't take them because we tried to steal someone else's shield. It's a little bit weird, but I mean, it obviously is a good way of balancing things. Alright, I'll take a look, see if there are any other characters in that case that fit the bill. 50% chance of Poet, 50% chance of becoming a Falconer. I mean, either way, it doesn't really matter. Either way, you get the option to pick the other one anyway, right? Let's go for... I want to become I think the Falconer is definitely better than... Although, the diplomacy would be quite nice to make people like us a little bit more. Because as we progress through the society, obviously we're going to get less and less desirable traits. It's going to make the endgame very, very difficult if you want to stick part of the society. Because not only are we going to be part of the religion... And all of our vassals are going to hate us, but the only other people who would like us are the people that we don't want to be our vassals. Characters who are arbitrary, ambitious, cynical, high intrigue, potential assassins, etc. Sure, let's... Whatever, it doesn't matter. Like I said, it's 50-50 either way, welcome. You get some familiar faces around you, wife. Please give me... Oh, okay, we'll take the bird out for some hunting. Fine, either way, we're getting the diplomacy, so that's fine. Summon the tailor. My god, this is expensive. Look at our prestige. We need to do something better than seduction focus. It's good for having kids, but I think it's a little unnecessary. I feel like we're missing out on so many advantages. So now that we're greedy, we can take the business focus, because of course playing with my little mini-mod there puts a few more restrictions on these to give you a very specific playstyle depending on education, personality, whatever. Business would help out a little bit, I guess. And it would allow us to get some prestige. We go for rulership, but I don't think that really suits us. We could go scholarship. That would also kind of work, but I don't think our guy is particularly inclined to do scholarship. Let's go for business then, because we've got a greedy character. I think you'd be up for that. Greedy, cynical, deceitful, ambitious. I think all of this is very much business-centric. China is open again. Right, can we do anything with you? Do you want anything from us that the Aztecs don't? Nothing with either. Okay, never mind. Memories of the last few days are dreamlike. There was lots of smoke, a cackling old crone, and a nubile young woman with a long tail that could do all kinds of things. Oh, and there was a loud midget. You can't say that. Paradox. Paradox, for fuck's sake, it's 2019. You can't say things like midget and ring ordering me and Timotheos into various interesting positions. I never realized I liked men in that way. I feel great. Gargana dies and we gain Brawny? That's my lover? Well, not anymore, she's not. Fucked to death. Goodbye. But it was worth it because now we are a brawny man. That's kind of cool. What does Brawny do for us? Diplomacy, martial, health is obviously very good as well. Holy shit. Satan favors Count Christophoros. Hello, my friend. I'm not going to try and pronounce your name because I will butcher it. What do you want? Capture and sacrifice a powerful ruler. Oh god, okay. Well, you can't abduct rulers though, I thought. Am I going nuts here? Maybe there's just a cooldown on it, but I thought we couldn't do that. I think we might have to capture someone in battle or something along those lines. Oh well, it's not a big deal. I'm not too concerned about the society with this character. And like I said, the demon child. The demon child from our daughter Cyclops. That's the future of this realm. Jean Zene. Oh god. -4 to everything. You are going to be called... Cerberus. Is that how you spell Cerberus? I think so. Welcome, Cerberus Duck. Speaking of duck, we're a falconer. Mr. Streamer, what do you mean? It doesn't matter. Don't overthink it. Okay, that's the problem with a lot of comments. Don't overthink things. My court physician is worried about my newborn daughter. She's worried she might not live to see her first birthday. Honestly, don't worry about it. Only the strong survive. It's not worth it, my man. It's really just do not even bother. Okay, just oh shit. Oh, that's annoying. Who got his artifact then? It'd be his liege, right? Yep. Okay, that's very annoying. Wonder if we could have recruited him from our dungeon. Sometimes you can do that. You can recruit. Oh man, that's so dumb. Okay. Is there anyone else of our culture with a rare artifact? No. So I've kind of just thrown that one away a little bit, I'll be completely honest. What's this guy got? Alexandros. Oh, I've also found another one as well, by the way. The Bow of Artemis just lying around somewhere in Nazareth. Okay, that's very cool. Skirmish damage plus 20%, month prestige, piety, martial, and personal combat. It's just all insane. So we should definitely try and roll with that as well if we can get it at some stage. Because I haven't seen another weapon specifically. I think Achilles' spear is in there, but I wasn't able to track it down. Achilles is just... One's going to be the armor, one's going to be the shield, right? Maybe it belongs to someone not of our culture. That guy's just called Achilles, so that doesn't really work. I know that there is that artifact somewhere, but we'll have to keep a close eye out for it. This is weird. A farmer told me of how his boar managed to break to his neighbor's hoggery and the result was 7 small piglets. He should pay his neighbor. We gain just. Or, keep 1 piglet each, the rest belongs to me, gain 2.4 gold. I mean, given that we are a greedy man, I mean, normally I go for just, but we're a cynical, greedy, deceitful man. We'll take the 2.4 gold. It seems weird, but we've got to play the character. We've got to play the character a little bit, huh? Dear tall march Christophoros of Montevasia, I hereby invite you to the grand feast in Corinth. Okay, fine, we'll go. Fine, I'll trust you on this one, given that you hate us, we hate you, Pokemon. But we'll see if we don't get assassinated, preferably on the way. Hello! The most delicious aromas coming from the kitchen. Thank you for having us, my friend. What have you got? What have you got in store? A feast next year and 5 prestige. That was definitely worth it. I'm honestly completely stuck for things to do with this guy. We could get the ball rolling, take out a whole bunch of loans, and really fuck ourselves in terms of opinion and build time and build cost and whatever else. We haven't really got too much room for expansion. In fact, what could we even build if we take out some money then? Things like keep, levy size plus 7%, obviously isn't going to make a huge amount of difference. We've got shooting range barracks. God, I don't even know where to start. I'm looking for tax modifiers, of which none of these give... Great. So we could take out a loan, spend 200 gold to get plus 1 gold per month. Shit, I think we're really stumped for a while. Oh my god. I say that, but hang on. We might be in line to inherit the duchy here. Increase Count's power. Absolutely. Let's just cause trouble. Just cause trouble for trouble's sake. Look out below. Oh no. My poor friend, what a lovely... That's not the wrong man. Please don't kill the wrong man. What a lovely feast you had, my friend. Wouldn't it be a shame if you ate too much and snapped clean straight through the railing? The Mexican Golden Age appears to be over. Mexico has been suffering from droughts and the people are starving of great famine. What a terrible shame. Can we send help then at that stage? Grace send relief. Absolutely. We gain 500 antilitron? Is that how I say that? That seems worth it. National tax modifier and levy reinforcement rates. Great. So we're going to lose a total of around... We're going to go down to like, what? 3.7 gold per month. And then we also lose levy reinforcement rate by... We're never going to lose our troops. If it was levy size, might be a bit of a concern. Levy reinforcement rate, not such a big deal. Anything to help them. Anything to help them. Because I want your fancy Mexican artifacts. Let's see what they've got. Boom. Jaguar cloak. Oh, what is that? That sounds awesome. Jaguar cloak. Tribal vassal opinion. Personal combat skill. Very nice. Worn above a suit of armor. Tribal vassal opinion is obviously no use, but the prestige, personal combat skill. Hey, it's a small little thing. Ceremonial gown slot, which of course the only way to get those is from China anyway. That's alright. That's actually not too bad. Oh. Strategos Christophoros fell to the ground like a piece of rotten fruit when the balcony railing gave way. Guess you ate too much at that feast, my old friend. Okay, there we go. Oh, he's inherited the... Wait, the Basilius got it back. Oh, is it Duchy Vice Royalties? Oh, that could be very good for us. So any one of the dukes in this area might now be granted that. I think I should have been swaying the Basilius, huh? Would you like a Jaguar cloak? It's not really worth it, though, is it? We could offer to join his war. Do we gain opinion for that? I mean, we are his vassals, so I'm not entirely sure, but I'm going to give it a go. Yes, we do. Come on. Basilius, I've offered to join your war. The Seljuks are already here. Are you joking? That could be a problem. Bearing in mind we're playing in Greece. That could be a problem. Oh, big piss. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. Can there not be just a round stability for 5 fucking minutes? Okay, that's annoying. This guy got named the new Duke instead, so maybe we could it's Duchy Vice Royalties, so maybe we just get rid of this guy as well. Apparently we've got more than enough skill to do so, and he hasn't even... We've got a favor. Demand a count's position of Spy Master. Oh, shit. Oh, hang on a minute. This could be awesome. I feel like we've really accidentally done some good stuff here. People already want to join. This is going to take no time at all. The Basilius is winning wars, which is always good for a little bit of round stability. This guy, gift 15 gold. Bring another plot backer on. Holy shit. There we go. This might not seem like much, but it's the acceleration we desperately need right now. Your Stellaris comes to see you one afternoon. He explains that he's devised a plan to bring in exotic goods by setting up a trade route within a foreign realm. Okay, absolutely. Organize an expedition. Let's buy the merchant ship. We've got the money to do so. Let's... Oh, man, do we have the skills to bring along some of our people? So we don't have gregarious. We don't have the diplomacy or the learning stats necessary. Don't bring along the priests. It's really not worth it. Onwards to foreign lands. And then when we get there... Oh, yeah, of course we'll ask the Basilius to spend some time with us. There we are. Very nice. Greedy trait or cynical trait? I mean, I imagine... Oh, so he is both, or what? So I couldn't offer you a more lavish welcome? Guess he's just like, sort of flattered by it. Hopefully you enjoyed being far from preachers for once. Absolutely. He's a cruel man with low learning. Think he'd appreciate that. Boom. Softening the Basilius. Getting ready for when we assassinate the next guy. Take control of the realm. Dragon, okay, trying to beat someone else there. So I'm going to send this guy a gift, because apparently this is one of the best ways to do it. It's based on opinion whether or not you succeed with this event. So we'll do that. We'll give him a dozen strong horses. Bear in mind we had 92 gold, I think it was, before we started the chain. So I think either way, the minimum is 150, right? So we should come out with a profit regardless. But the extra little, like, pseudo-trade route that you get in your capital for this event is always worthwhile, seeing as we, I think, are the only province not on a bloody trade route. That's fine. Thanks, no, I'm not too offended. Chief Dallo of Macari's face growing red with the Knights. He's glad that you're steward. Please ignore him. I'm trying to teach this barbarian manners. Hey, there we are. We arrived at an understanding. That was a little difficult, I think, because this guy obviously didn't really like us at all. Had negative opinion before we sent him that stuff. 114 gold. We turned a bit of a profit, but more importantly, we're out of the prestige negative. We've got ourselves the trade route. We've increased our prosperity, trader, business, contacts. All of that was 100% worthwhile. We've already got greedy. Obviously, we're not going to give that guy any gold. And more importantly, we can rank up. Excellent work. Damn it. That's unfortunate, because she was really good. We're not going to get another quick, attractive woman in a hurry. Let's go for... We could try up in the ante a little bit. I mean, we've already got a good daughter, so I'm not really... I'm not as in up in the ante, as in, like, things are getting better, not as in, like, we're going to get a kid from an auntie. What have we got? What have we got? I'm looking for an unmarried... It's probably... Have I got filters? Nothing. Still nothing. Excellent. Women, preferably not in prison, preferably not married, preferably not a ruler, preferably within Diplo range. Great. That really narrows it down. We've got a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old. Either way, you're going to jail. Let's go for powerful. Powerful could be good. Ages 4 through to 2. Again, maybe not in that case. Strong could work. Ah, man, this is difficult. This is really difficult. Let's go to Hoof. Excuse me. I would like to... Okay, apparently... Fuck it. Yeah, alright, I'm up for that. Yeah, absolutely, let's do it. Putting the word out among my brethren in Lucifer's Zone. When opportunity presents itself, the brothers and sisters in Flogi will attempt to snatch Glitterhoof and bring her to me in chains. Excellent. Bring her to me. Right, I think then let's go for... I was going to try and find a better... Yeah, we do need to find a better wife, can't we? Is that sorted by... What is it? What is this? He. What does he mean? It normally says age, right? I don't know why it says he now. Man, this sucks. I mean, let's just see who we've got in our... I mean, let's just see who we can marry. Let's click the arrange marriage button. Let's try and get a highborn wife. Bertha Carling. She'll do. We get some prestige because we're marrying a Carling, obviously. So that'll do for us. That'll help give us a nice little bonus there when that actually goes through. Competent brethren in Lucifer's Zone managed to snatch Glitterhoof from my guard to bring me to her in a sack. Excellent. This is the worst thing I've ever done in this video game. I've no words. I've no words. I can't say what happened because, of course, I feel like YouTube wouldn't be too impressed by that. I'm not impressed by that. I did what had to be done for the realm. Okay? This is medieval life. If you don't like it, pick up a book. Pick up a book and read what actually happened in medieval times. A lot worse happened than that, okay? That's all I'm saying. A lot worse happened than that. On the plus side, though, hang on. Satan's pretty happy with that. I mean, I'm not really too surprised. A grand... Are we at war with Bulgaria, huh? Minus 8% already. I was probably going to help out with that. Unlimited power. Summon the demon. Summon him. Great Lord, I seek power. The blessings of Belial diplomacy plus 3 is so good. Exactly what we needed. This year was not the most productive for the wheat field in Modern Vasia. Then we need some extra help to reach the annual quota. Personally get involved. Lose 100 prestige for 5 gold. Or, no, that's really, really dumb. There we go. Okay, we've become arbitrary. It's all starting to stack up quite badly now. I'm glad that we've got some of these, The use of dark magic has corrupted me. The dark tendrils of Satan's magic invaded my body, eroding my mind and muscle alike. It's obvious that Satan is keeping me alive. Why did we not get a pop-up for that? That would have been a lot better. Notification events. I'm gonna try that one instead. Oh, no. Oh, I thought it was going to give us pop-up for every single message then. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Very, very cool. We've got a lot of bonus health there, but our stats have taken a hit temporarily. It's just for a few years. I think there's also a chance it could just disappear in the meantime. But we got that permanent through to our stats. So that's a real nice compromise. There we go. Another shot of the Viceroyalty. Excellent. He's probably not going to give it to us. Oh my god, it actually worked too. Holy shit. Basilius, would you like some gold, my friend? Is there anything we can do to just help him out? I should really also, if we're going to try and go for this strategy, find the best diplomat in the realm, bring them to our court, reset all. Let's just go join court, yes. Diplomacy. Oh god, is that it? Shit. Okay, never mind then. Let's just have him, improving Diplo relations. 14% chance yearly. There's also a half, I mean, actually less than a half chance, right? Yeah, 8.81% chance that it'll also sabotage relations. Bit risky. We could try and hire someone new, I guess. Nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let's just hope that we get lucky with this one. We have a way forward, I think. Just keep swaying the Basilius, win him over, send some gold, make sure our diplomat is there. Keep killing off these guys. Get ourselves the duchy for what it's worth. It will let us interact with China. Gives us access to a few more options. Allows us to build up our power base. More importantly, we can go and holy war for this duchy, which I assume won't be a duchy viceroyalty, because of course he won't have granted it to us. So that will be a primogeniture duchy at that stage. So land for our own to keep permanently forever. Think that's a pretty good idea, and we'll use this as a springboard to get that. Otherwise, getting enough troops to deal with this place, we could take out a massive amount of debt, but obviously that would be a little difficult too. Might be necessary. We'll give this Basilius plan a little more time in the oven just to see how well it plays before I call it with that one, and then hopefully, you know, we can grab ourselves a nice little duchy there. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. We committed heinous war crimes, like real heinous, killing men, children, kidnapping people to steal their god's sandals, and the whole thing with the horse, which we're never going to talk about again. If I see any comments about it, I'm going to be livid. thank you to the patrons who have made this degeneracy possible in the first place. A big thank you to Aiden W, Alchemia, Anthony Gawley, Asuna Kirito, Matt Moses, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Crosis, Donald, Facundo Vasquez, Ghost of Protocol, Gogula, Harik, Jimbo, Jonah Waters, Justin Wallace, Kaden Carter, Michael Muller, Muskratful, Napbuskus 911, Necrofan and Pelvis Presley, Rodin, Richard Clark, Scott, Skaz, Somnus, The Forsaken One, T-Back Cruz, Tom Terry 18, Tyler Kendall, Vacuous Backers, William Green, and Zazzy 7011 for their support. The Insanity Levels on Patreon. Thank you for making this series, for what it's worth, possible in the first place. My God, I feel disgusted. That's the worst thing we've ever done in CK2 by far. Thank you to Uwu, and we have also ended the world multiple times in CK2. I'd like to point that as well. Thank you as well to Uwu, Asaro, Ann in Person, Andrew Walsh, Andrew Wilson, Anchor, Attila, Austin Taylor, Bordoon, Ben Trope, Betimus Max, Better Valerian, Black Double H, Sidini, Chris, Corey CA, David Van Diepen, Don, Honey 2 and 7, Emerald Beam, Exploding Knees, Gaz, Genji Circa, Grey, Haji Dumar, Icarus, Icy the Great, Ida C, Jay Lara, Jacob Wolfie, James Barnes, James Shea, Jason Sushu, Jose, Joran De Vries, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plott, Justin Walters, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Mistolp, Monty, Mostly Sampson, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nordstrus, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pantamu, Panther Pearl, Payback 1 through 7, Peyton Denisar, Russian Oligarch Billionaire, Ryan Hooper, Sagater, Sam Kears, Shari, Smirtworm, Smooth, Octopus, Socrates, Super Nanny 089, The Insane Pickle, The One Ring, The Lonkery, Baragon, Voodoo Mumbo, Will Wade, Wilson and F, Wolfie, Yorker, Zach, Zico, all the others on Patreon, all the Twitch subscribers. Thank you for your support. I need to go and have a shower. That was sinful. Goodbye, everyone.